Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily NVIDIA report for Wednesday, August 7th, 2024. I'm going to take a look at the charts. I'm going to show you the NASDAQ 100, actually the triple Q, same identical chart, really. Just a reminder that it was a month and a half ago we were testing long-term resistance. This actually coincided with the NVIDIA high, and at the time we were telling our wickedstocks.com subscribers they should allow for bearish rotation within 2 to 3 months to trend support. That is an area that we actually tested on Monday morning. This obviously coincides with the NVIDIA low. This is just an illustration of how I think if you're a serious NVIDIA trader, you may consider subscribing to wickedstocks.com to get that daily triple Q analysis and weekly NASDAQ 100 analysis. Let's take a look at the charts. This is one you're familiar with. We came off of this 95 even and 97.40 area on Monday, certainly broke below it, opened below it actually, but we closed above it. It is a settlement-based system, and we have a descending 1/3 speed line now that is our upward pivot point through the rest of the week. 105.21. It was higher on Tuesday. It's dropping every day. We pushed through it just a bit on Tuesday, backed off, settled below it. It can contain daily buying pressures. And so long as we continue trading below 105.21, this market is susceptible over the next day or two to falling back into that 95 even and 97.40 area. So this is a solid day trade level. If you sell 105.21, you may hold out for 95 even and 97.40. There are minor points on the way down that can snag intraday activity. But if you're looking for kind of the setup of the day over the next day or two, it is being short 105.21. I'm talking just for the next day or two because we did come off of meaningful support. You may be long right now following the testing of 95 even and 97.40, which I mentioned may well contain selling into later August, and above which we can push back to this former channel bottom at 121.40 over the next 1 to 2 weeks. Closing above 105.21 would underscore that, validate that, confirm that, and we should then, within just a few days, push into this 118.23 to 121.40 region. I can tell you right now that we'll be following 118.23 forever, as long as it exists, but it is the 121.40 former channel bottom, as it now, over the next few days, will coincide with a descending 2/3 speed line. So the reason I'm telling you this is this upper resistance area is going to change a bit. It's going to skew more into the lower 120s rather than the 110s. 118.23 will still be a meaningful level, probably a session containment level that can contain daily highs. But if we close above 105.21, really what I'm saying here is that by the end of next week or sooner, we should push into the low 120s where we could top out on a weekly basis, possibly into later August, fall away, and it would be a settlement above the low 120s that would signal bullish continuation, would signal a good August low, probably a good third quarter low, and we should then push into the 150s, 160s over the following month or two. We're a long way from that right now. The way I characterize NVIDIA over the next week or two is bottom picking 95 even to 97.40 and selling the low 120s. And inside that we have these pivot points, 105.21 being today's. Holding below it will allow this market to fall right back into the 95 even to 97.40 area, possibly on an intraday basis. And inversely, pushing or opening above 105.21 allows 114.15 within the day. That is a Fibonacci level. And if we close above 105.21, we should, within a day or two, test 118.23. And by the end of next week or sooner, the low 120s. Anything else to say to the downside? I can show you that we've got 104.47. This trend line is still there. It's contained the market roughly at times, but we have it as just a minor point. Let me continue with the downside because there is a chart I just want to show you once again, and I don't expect to see this today, but in the event we close below 95 even. 95 even is this high settlement price back in March. That was the high settlement price that lasted for several months. If we close below 95 even, that sets up 75.60 as a 1 to 2 week objective. That could be within 3 to 5 days under a high volatility dynamic. 75.60 may well contain selling through September. we could get locked into what I could see as like a kind of a head and shoulders potential development here, but not unless we actually break to 75.60 will I begin talking about that. It wouldn't have to actually play out. We'll just see what happens. Anything else to say? I don't think so. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. Check out that NASDAQ and triple Q analysis. I guess I'll just leave it at that. On Tuesday, we put out a stock pick on DoorDash. You might want to check that out. It's offering, if a signal goes off here in the coming days, a 20% move potentiality. And I'll let you check that out if you like at wickedstocks.com. You can see it all for free by taking advantage of our 5-day free trial. I think I'm going to leave it at that for, what is this? Is it Wednesdays? Yes, it is Wednesdays, NVIDIA. I'll be back tomorrow with Thursdays, and you have a great day.